Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Welcome to my secondary channel, the number one grinder real talk. The number one grinder real talk. Underrated Darkest channel will be back soon. Don't worry, no worries. But today, back on to the J Bones. I'll get to y'all in the chat in a few. We got the one and only Lady Love. But before I bring her in, because this is going to be interesting. So I'm just letting you know, Lady Love, I got you covered. You are protected here. Don't even worry about it. Let your husband know I got you covered. I got you covered. What I'm going to do, I'm going to hit y'all with this intro. Then I'm going to hit you with some little music. Then I'm going to bring the lovely Lady Love back. So sit back because we're going to chop it up on the doctor's round table. So I'm going to hit you with this intro. And we're going to get this on. Be back.
Sometimes people don't know how much hard work you put in. But when it comes time to battle, you must think about each and every day that you put that hard work in.
Why don't you play anymore?
Brian Banks was 16 years old when he was accused of a crime he did not commit.
All right. This is it, y'all. Got the lovely Lady Love. Don't tell your husband because I don't want I want to look good. I don't want to get hit up with anything. I know husband said, hey, look, that's it. Sorry. Please don't let me look. All right. You can unmute your mic, Lady Love. You can mute your mic, Lady Love. Introduce to the people, please.
Hello. Thank you, Grinder, for having me over. I really appreciate you inviting me over to your lovely place here. I am Lady Love. I am a YouTube contenter. Um, I am actually just the average woman that's actually out here trying to just spread the love to everybody, and having great topics as well, doing pretty good things. So me and Grinder, we always have been kicking it. We've been kicking it as well as onto Macy's channel. That's where I make Grinder. And we just been kicking it since then. And yeah, I'm a big fan of Grinder. Yeah, I really am. So just Lady Love kicking it, y'all.
That's good. On StreamYard's got some music, right? Background music, right?
Yeah.
I want to ask your opinion. Which one I should put for a file chopper?
For a fine chop up, that would actually be go towards the bottom, all the way to the bottom, and then the second one up from the bottom.
Night Driver.
Yeah.
All right. Wherever Lady Love wants, she gets. That's right. And they can say, "Oh, you a sip." Well, I sip my goddamn self. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
That's good.
There you go.
I
That's
love
nice.
this. Yeah, you took the words out of my mouth. So let me cut it down.
There you go.
That's good.
Yeah.
All right.
Good vibes. See, that's good vibes. That's what you want.
Okay. Now, before we go and get to you, Lady Love, Miss Melina, thank you. Don't let it be the first and last time. J Bones, thank you so much for coming through. You've been coming through for lately. I appreciate it. Lady Love. Here, what we're gonna do, we're gonna give it like how long you can stay on.
Oh, I got an hour.
Got it out? Okay, cool. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna get it in there. Okay, because I was gonna wait till like 2 minutes, but we ain't gonna do that. That
Nah,
means
you can. Let's go ahead and wait it out. That's what I usually do. I do a little mood music with some intro or whatever to kind of give people a chance to get in.
Okay. Well, what we
I'm
gonna
good.
do? Okay, cool. We're gonna start about. I said about another 2 minutes. That's good.
That's good.
Yeah, we're gonna give another 2 minutes and stuff like that. Well, if you know that I did a live before about the NFL Shield.
Oh, I missed that one.
Yeah. I sent it to you. Maybe you didn't get it quick enough. But what
I
happened
think
was
I
I know you heard about what's going on with Blind Flores, the Miami coach.
Yeah.
And so I was talking about that. Then I was talking about Go ahead.
He was fired, right?
Yeah, he was fired, but a lot of things has happened. And so I was talking about the injustices of that NFL Shield stands for. As for you watching sports, you know what I'm talking about. Of the disconnect of the black player, disconnect of the coaches, and disconnect of the general manager, and especially the owners. I was talking about that, so I went in. I went in. You check it out. What I'm going to do is that's the underrated it's the underrated commentary number 12. What I'm going to do, Lady Love, this. I don't know, it's going to be this weekend or something. What I'm going to do, I might do a special underrated afternoon talk, and that's probably going to be based on what I talked about earlier.
Okay.
So I want ladies and gentlemen to join the panel.
Okay.
So we're going to sit, and I want you to be part of it, but I want you to listen to it first because it's very, very important and understand what Brother Mick's talking about, because I want us as a people to understand what I'm saying. See, Lady Love know what I'm talking because she watch sports, so she do talk about the politics of the sport. So I could talk to her about that. But the sad thing about it, that a lot of women refuse to talk about it, but you have sons playing in this league, and that needs to be addressed too.
Yeah.
So people gonna say, Grinda, you pissing on some people. Okay. If it's true, it's true, right?
Yeah. That's it. Yeah.
You're playing your son in a certain league, they don't respect him. But I understand, but you want your sons to be a cash cow to make money for you so you can look good.
You're right.
That I did talk about that earlier too. I'm just saying, and it goes for men too.
Yeah.
You want your son to play in a league that they don't have no respect.
Yep. I agree.
So I'm gonna bring it up. I'm gonna talk about it. No matter the people in this space don't like it. It's tough. It's gotta happen. It's gotta happen. Yeah. So it cannot be just men bringing it up. It's gotta be women gotta bring it up too.
That's right.
Y'all gotta talk about it. Y'all gotta talk about it because your son is getting disfranchised.
Yeah. I agree with you.
So
definitely agree with you.
So we're going to talk about it, and I'm going to keep in close contact with you. Now I got your information, and I want you to be part of that. I want you to be part of that. I want you to be part of that panel. I really do, because it has, because it got to come from you too. And I want people to understand that she's a mother too.
Yep, definitely.
And she has sons, right?
No, I got 2 daughters.
Okay, you got 2 daughters, but you have family members that play sports and stay, and I know you see the injustice. I'm not even going to bring up where she come from. I'm going to bring that. I'm going to bring that when we do the chop up. Now, now we're going to get to the chop up now. J Bones in the building. Thank
Let's
you.
do
Boots,
this.
Pros, and boxing, jazz, and more. And I want to thank you, Layla, to invite the people. I want the people, your staff, your people to come here. Come here. I want you to go because
Yes.
I got you covered. I got you covered. But welcome to my channel, the
Thank you.
secondary channel, the number
Mhm.
one grinder real talk. This is my secondary channel. This is a chopper. And oh yeah, now, Lady Love, you could ask questions
I'm sorry.
about me too. This is
Okay.
a chopper. So I want you
Gotcha.
to ask me questions, okay?
Okay. Gotcha.
All right.
I'm
This is a
ready. I'm
chopper.
ready. All
Good.
right.
All right. So this is it. The chopper starts right now.
Let's do
How
it.
you feel? You okay?
I'm feeling great. Yes, I'm feeling. I'm still got my little cough that I'm actually trying to get over, but other than that, I'm great. I'm good.
Oh yeah, and then let me let you know right now. She is happily married. So men, hands off. Hands off. I know she look good. She look good too. Hands off.
Thank you.
She happily married. Happy to put
Yes.
happy married. Okay,
Thank
now
you.
we gonna keep going. Now, where you
Okay.
originally from?
I'm from Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Baton Rouge, Louisiana. I knew that, but I want people to know. So you're Baton Rouge, Louisiana. So
That's right.
so how's the parent? Tell me about your parents.
Okay. Well, my dad is deceased. He was a pastor
Mhm.
of two churches for like 15 years before he passed on. And
Mhm.
my mother, she's actually still alive and well and kicking. She's probably a little
Okay.
bit acting a little bit younger than me, but she's back home in Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Okay. All right. Now, how's your upbringing was?
My upbringing was not like everybody else's, to be honest. Mine was
Hmm.
totally different. My
Hmm.
dad, being a pastor that my dad was, yeah, he was very strict. Couldn't have any boyfriends at all. I couldn't look at boys, talk to boys, and none of that stuff. And but he raised me to be a wife. He taught me to do the things that I need to do. He taught me saying, "This is what you need to do to be a wife to a husband, to a man, basically." And that's where my values came from in that part, because he didn't teach me how to be a woman. My grandmother taught me that, but
Hmm.
he taught me the values of what I need to do as far as to get a husband and to keep him. This is what you need to do. And he was another one that got me into sports. So
Okay.
that
Yeah,
my dad was my
yeah,
heart.
yeah. We're gonna talk about that. But I remember you was telling me this in May's channel about the relationship with your mother. And
Yep.
I did not want to ask you that because I was in somebody else panel.
Mm-hmm.
And how the relation now, if you don't want to talk about, we can
No problem.
bypass that. No, I just
No,
want to
that's
give you
fine.
that respect. I want to give you that respect. Like I told you before, I got you. I got you. All right?
Thank you.
I
Thank
got
you,
you.
Grinda. I appreciate
I got you.
that.
So how the relationship between you and your mom? Because I know that you said that your grandmother that taught you about sports, and I know you talk about your grandmother a lot. So
No,
how
my
the
dad.
relation, huh?
My dad taught me about sports, but my grandmother raised me to be the woman that I am.
Be the woman, right? Okay, I'm sorry, I got it switched up, got it messed up on that. Why I don't I how the relationship between you and your moms was when you was coming up?
My mother and I didn't have a relationship. We did. She's never held me as a child. She doesn't embrace me now either. But we have more like a
Oh,
sister relationship.
oh,
We didn't have a mother and daughter relationship at all. It was more where she wanted to be more my sister. We are twins. I'm just being honest. Me and my mom look just alike. I'm just a little lighter than her. That's all. But
oh.
we look just alike. And yeah, my upkeeping with my mom was not close at all. Not.
What do you have brothers and sisters?
Oh yeah, um I have three brothers and two sisters. They used to call us the Black Brady Bunch coming up. The three girls,
Oh
the three
wow.
boys.
Oh okay.
and
Did
I
they?
and
Oh okay. Go ahead. No, go
uh,
ahead.
oh, and I'm the oldest. And that's why I actually grew up to take care of children at a young age. When my mother didn't want to be a mother, I had to step in and be big sister slash mom.
Okay. What now? What about the your brothers and sisters? Did they have the how the relationship with your mother with their mother too? How was that?
Well, my brother next to me, he's actually 2 years younger than me. He also didn't have a good relationship with my mother. So he actually went to live with my dad when my mom and dad divorced when I was 16 years old. So he grew up with my dad. He didn't have a good relationship, but my other siblings, they have a wonderful relationship with my mom because she began to wake up after she got divorced from my dad. She started to wake up. Oh, I need
Okay.
to be started being a mom. So they have a better relationship with her.
Okay. So let me ask you this question, because I could say this because, as I told you before, me and my late father, we didn't have like the best relationship.
Mhm.
But we live in the house together. We coexist. But when you can ask me questions about that, while we talk. So you can ask me questions about that. How do your brother and you felt when you see your siblings had a relationship with your mother, but y'all two did? Do you ever had discussions about that? Did you have mentions about it? Because he had kids, right?
My brother, yeah, he had kids.
So I know they have to see the what's going on. Do y'all have talks about that? And sometimes I'm just saying.
Well, not really, because then my brother, the one that I'm speaking about, he and I relationship started to pull apart. It's because I decided to go live with mom, to finish helping raising my brothers and my other brothers and
Hmm.
sisters. I couldn't leave them with my mother because, like I said, she didn't want to be a mother at that time. So
Hmm.
he and I relationship kind of pulled away from each other. So now that we are adults and what's being almost 50 years old, both of us, yeah, we've had a lot of conversation about it, and we go back and look at it, and we basically say, yeah, we should have did better. But when your kids growing up in a home that's just not a home, it's kind of hard. We just do the best we can, basically.
Cool,
And
cool.
I want to shout out everybody that's in the chat. Thank you, J Bones. Yes, I am getting better. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Shout out to Clarence McLean. Shout out to my brother George and stuff like that. Okay, now we get back to everything. Will you so he was born and raised in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, right?
Mm-hmm. Correct.
Let's talk about them Tigers. How do you feel
My
about them
LSU Tigers.
LSU Tigers?
That's right. I love
Let's
my
talk about
LSU Tigers.
LSU Tigers. So let. Now, I knew that on your channel. I've been in your channel a few times. You talk about the hire and you talk about the politics about the recruit players. Now, while you telling me this, tell the people why Louisiana do not recruit their own players.
Those from
For
right there,
you,
Louisiana.
yes.
Uh, I'm gonna be honest with you. There are not our particular. Okay, let me just put it this way: they're not going to offer them the same money. They're not going to offer them the same, not money, the same advantages, the same opportunities to get drafted onto the NFL. They don't offer them all that stuff for our own people that's there. They're going to take others from outside and say they have a better chance. And to be honest, most of our people, which now the crime, of course, has went up a lot from in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Most of the men that's from Louisiana, they only do like the smoking, drinking, and clubbing. They're not really into the sports. They're not into school like they need to. We have a huge percentage that actually drop out of high school and middle school. So it's just a better opportunity to get those from outside than bring those from inside because they're not, they're not driven. They're not driven like they should be.
Good, good, good.
Hey,
We got some.
Bunny.
Oh, Bunny. Oh, let me tell you. Oh, let me read this first. Just remember, us as the righteous ones, we are still winners. The real. That's on the ticket. So we're gonna take. Just remember, you strive for righteousness. You still winners. Do not let nobody tell you anything else. And
Exactly.
also to let me put this out there. I did a chop up with Bayou Bunny almost a year and a half ago too,
Mm-hmm.
and that was very good.
Yes.
Yes, it was. That's on my other channel, Honorary Doctor, if y'all want to listen.
Mm-hmm.
But good people, she always
Yes, she
been,
is.
she always support me and everything. Foot Soldier too. Thank you, Foot Soldier. You found me. Yeah, you found me. Yeah, you found me. But I also you was telling me about I remember one time, maybe you don't remember, but I do remember. You was telling me that about women's sports.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I don't get into women's sports.
And why?
Uh I let me put it this way. I'm a heterosexual woman, so I get, I like to watch the men in the tights.
Oh, hey, hey, look, hey, brothers, you hear that, right? I'm gonna
Hey.
work myself out. I gotta work myself out. Play some Lady Love. Don't let your husband say, Lady Love, look at her stepping up.
You already know. I like the thrill of actually the men and watching men do. I just can't get into women. To me, like Miss Melina. Well, shout out to Miss Melina when came out on my show. It's just something that you really can't get into to watch. It's like, to me, like, still it's not real. It's just put there and it's just not really real. I just can't get into it. I tried to watch the women's basketball before, and it's not, to me. A woman dunking is not cool.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you this though. Oh, romantic. You know what? Foot Soldier said she said yeah. She believed, yeah.
Yeah.
They say yeah. A lot of people say yeah. She said J Bone said she's right because I watch ladies sports. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do one thing better for you.
Mm-hmm.
And this gonna be Lady Love. I'm gonna dedicate this show to two ladies, two women that impact ladies sports, the women's sports, but especially our people. It's the late great Wilma Rudolph and the late great Althea Gibson. We're gonna dedicate this show of the mirrors, and that's gonna be about Lady Love.
Okay.
All right. These are
Okay.
women. These are women that made an impact of our
Mm-hmm.
people and even
Mm-hmm.
their sport. So that's what I'm going to do. I could do that against my damn channel. I could do it.
You say leave me alone.
And that's what I feel. They did impact our people. Yeah. No, we did. No, we don't understand Flo, Joe, but we're gonna keep it the two women that we named. Well, I already did Flo Joe. Or you was late. I did Flo Joe. But we're gonna take it because they stand in a time. Now, before I get back to you, they stand in a time that even other women, other ethnicities did not respect them.
Ah, okay.
They did not respect them. Oh yeah. They did not respect them. So they have to, as a black woman, think about it, you are black.
Mm-hmm.
And then they talking about women's rights. There was no women's rights for black women then. It wasn't. In sports, no, it wasn't. So they stand up against the time and they define the odds. So we're gonna dedicate to them today.
Okay.
Right here with Lady Love.
You got it.
You don't like it in the clouds? You know what you can do. All right. Let's get back into it. Now, along the way, you went to college?
I did do college. It didn't last very long for me because, got pregnant and had to start taking care of a family. So I did maybe about 2 years of business management in college, but it was supposed to be the 4 years and I just didn't complete it. But I still have it within me. And I was an accountant for Sears for 8 years. So I have that mathematical and business and everything behind me. But the most thing that I actually love, I love being a mother and I love being a wife.
Now, you say you got pregnant while you was in college, right?
Correct.
Okay. Well, that was by your husband or?
Yep.
Oh, so two was by your hubby?
Yep.
Good. All right, there you go. So I don't have to go ask you no one question. I was like, yo, I might have to go give me a little orange. You're like, yeah. Woo, we got through that. All right. Now we can go that. Yeah, hubby, I gotta ask a question.
That's right.
Sorry, hubby. What's your husband's name, matter of fact?
My husband is LA 1804 Harris.
All right, Mr. Harris. Mr.
Yeah.
Harris. All right, now we go to cooking with gas and everything. How do you make the lovely Mr. Harris? I mean, not lovely. I mean, the macho Mr. Harris.
Oh my God, that is like crazy. Because we had a hurricane in Louisiana at the time, which was Gustav. And Gustav had us where the eye of Gustav came over Baton Rouge, would put us down for like a whole entire month. And it was bad. It was terrible. And we had to have some help. So throughout all the people that, thousands and thousands of people that was out there, he and I, when we walking around trying to get supply and stuff, he and I locked eyes. And when we just locked eyes, we exchanged phone numbers. We talked on the phone for like 6 hours, like teenagers, 6 hours straight. And then after that, we went on a first date. When I saw him for the first time, I fell in love with his smile. And hey, that's what it is now, marriage and children.
Okay, good. Now, what did he told you he fall in love with you about?
He just say everything. He really just say, but his main thing that he have, which I still don't like, is my freckles.
But he loves the freckles, right?
Yeah, I don't like my freckles, but he loved my freckles. No, I don't. I've never liked my freckles in my face. I have freckles.
Do that. Don't like the
Grinda,
freckles.
come
You gotta like the
on.
freckles.
No, I don't have to like him because he like them. I don't like my freckles. I've never liked
But
my
he loves
freckles.
you, right? Do he love you?
Yeah, he loves every part of me. He
There you
does,
go
and he
then.
tell me that.
Doggone it, because he pump you, get you 2 doggone kids, so you got to love you.
Yes, he loves
There
me
you go.
unconditionally. He tell me, but I can still not like something on me.
That's true. I just messing with you because
Yeah.
That's true. You right. Absolutely, you right. Okay.
I don't
And how
like my
long that been?
freckles.
All right, and then you say you had 2 daughters, right?
Correct.
What's the ages to those, if you don't mind to ask?
7 and 5.
Ooh, wow. That started late. Ooh.
Yes. Well, I mean, we're not gonna be early. Like this is my second marriage.
Oh, that's what I was great at.
Yeah, this is my second marriage.
Now let's go back. And so you was married at one time.
Yes, I was married to my ex-husband. I was married to him for 11 years.
11 years.
And I married him at
No
23.
No kids.
I did get pregnant for him. I was 5 months pregnant. My son gave birth to him, and he was stillborn.
Okay, we're gonna leave it like that. Okay.
That's okay.
We're gonna leave it like that. We're gonna leave it like that. Okay, so get back to Mr. Harris. How long you been married to Mr. Harris?
Mr. Harris, I have been married to 12 years, but we've been together 13.
That's great. That's great. Now I'm glad you're here. I welcome you to this, and don't let it be the last time. I am so happy that you're here.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here. Seriously.
Thank you. Now, I know that we talk about marriage. You know, you hear me when I talk about marriage, and I'm talking about family, and I'm talking about the black man and the black woman stay together, and you know we talk. Also, you talk about it too.
Yes.
That's why it's important. Now we understand how outside of spaces. We get it. How they feel about us. So we're not going to talk about the outside of space, but we're going to talk about this inside of this space. When you hear the black man and the black woman that they say they don't want no families, they don't want no companion, they don't want no family. If you fall on your face, that's it. I'm not working it out. Now, and I know you hear this thing because you've been married for how long again?
12 years.
12 years. So that's a long time. Go through trials and tribulations. I want you to explain to the people. Now the people in the chat, they get it. And along the way, you can ask me questions too. So don't forget, this is Chopper. You got to ask me questions. By you hearing that, Why is so disappointing you they talk about this?
Well, because when I hear it, actually, all I'm hearing is that our community, our Black community, is starting to disappear. That's all I hear. Every minority is going to be there, and we're not going to be there. We're drawing apart from each other to not even what they said to be fruitful and multiply. So if we're not multiplying, then we slowly fading away, and that's a hurtful thing to this think that my girls later in life could be fading away, just because nobody's going to want them because of the fact they don't. Black men don't want to get with a black woman. That's a hurting feeling.
Yeah.
We need to worry about, um, for us to get together and stop this nonsense. To be honest, it's hurtful to hear. We need to make sure that we don't fade away. Basically.
Yeah. I could tell you this, right? And it's not on capping, right?
Mm-hmm.
That the women, I could tell you like this: the women is in this right here in the chat right now.
Mm-hmm.
They have the utmost respect for me, and I have utmost respect for them. It's not just. I'm just saying that. Like Bayou Bunny, like in her own way, she came in, make sure that my sisters count, Miss Melina, even you, even like my. But before I get to it, fam, let me tell you what Lady Love was in the chat with me. I mean, he was in a panel with me. Like think about I think it was December, and we was like talking about different things. We was clowning around.
Yeah.
And it was these people were talking about my IQ wasn't like that. And I was getting very, very angry. And what she said to me, she said, that's them. I know who you are. And I'm gonna tell you why it's so important to hear that, because we don't hear, I'm talking as us as brothers. We don't hear that. So when I see Bayou Bunny, when I see Bayou Bunny and I see Miss Melina and stuff like that. Underrated, not afraid to mingle with women. I mingle with women all the time. When I go shopping, I mingle with women. But I'm not gonna deal with no toxic women. I'm not saving them. There is a difference. Like you, right? Miss Melina?
Yeah.
Bayou Bunny? I protect them. Not that they don't have love for black men, but they love themselves. But they know the importance of the family. There is a difference. Just like I'm not going to protect these yellow good nothing brothers that wants me to die. I'm not protecting you. I don't care how much goddamn money you have. Hell no, I'm not protecting you.
That's what you call ignorance. I'm sorry. That's what I call ignorance. And this is my question to you. How do you handle things like that for yourself? Because it's not just here on YouTube. It's an everyday thing.
For me as a black
myself
man,
when we walk out. As a black man, how do you handle it?
What you mean? Like the women don't love me and stuff like that?
Yeah.
How I handle it is this that to tell the truth, Lady Love, I take one step at a time. I know there's a strike against me as always anyway. As a dark-skinned man, I'm not being respected anyway. I know the way how I conduct myself, it's not being respected. So when a black woman used to call me ugly, I'm used to it.
Yeah.
It's sad, but God make me in a certain way. I'm a well-rounded warrior. I love my parents. I come from my parents through God. I know I'm here for a purpose. So when people don't respect me, I could deal with outside.
Yeah.
Because I know when I leave here, matter of fact, I gotta get some food anyway, wherever this over anyway. Ain't definitely I'm gonna come back. And I'm being honest. That's the world I'm in. So for me as a black man, and even in this space, not being respected that I should, it's cool with me. As long as I do God's work. I do God's work. Right here, it's God's work. Yeah. But when I'm here, I'm doing God's work. Yeah, I can entertain. I could be funny, but to tell the truth, this sister lady love, I don't want to be sometimes I don't be funny. That's what sometimes I do. Do I have a mean face? Yes, I do. All right, Jay Bones, we here. I'm here, but like I don't trust majority of people in the space. Because you come after me, it's on the popping. Because once upon a time, I ain't gonna get into that. Let's say that I'm not. Let's say I just all I'm gonna say. But answer your point, I can't. But you got to be real selective who you be with.
Oh yeah, you always have to be. You have to be.
So for me, I don't. That right here, long as a few black women respect me and understand my vision, that's what counts to me. I don't need the rest of them no good toxic ones. You know what I'm saying? There's some that are married, they still like talk about black men, and then you got some black men talk about black women, you're married and stuff. And what did you talk about? You know what I'm saying? Something wrong with you. You know what I mean?
That is true. I can agree with that part. I really can. But for me, the ones which of course I don't know if you remember even seeing my husband. My husband is a dark skinned man.
Yeah, I seen him.
Dark skinned, bald headed, just like you.
Hey, look. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about.
Tall, 6'3", tall, 200 pounds. See?
Well, I got a little stuff right here, but look. She said, "Look good." There you go. That's right. Tell you, don't want granny carried on like that. Holla at your boy.
Oh my goodness. Yes, that's my husband. I love him to death. And to me, it's not about what you look like out here. It's how you are in here and how I treat you and you treat me.
Yeah.
That's the way I've always been. And people that actually are ignorant like that to judge you because of your looks or make fun or put you down or whatever, you have to see that that's the ignorance in them, and that's something they're dealing with inside. That's something they're dealing with inside, Grinda. Since day one of me meeting you, I have always respected you. You are you get the utmost respect from me. You really do.
Wow, thank you.
I'm being honest.
Black woman, respect me. Talking about nobody respect the grind. They respect the grinder in here. Maybe I don't have the the people.
Oh my goodness.
There's black women that respect me. But
you respect it in here.
I know for you, yeah, I know, but a few don't. But it's all right though. But it ain't all about me because I know you're gonna invite me to your channel.
Yes, I am.
So I'm gonna be the main guest on Lady Love's channel very soon. So stay tuned for that. Thank you, Miss Melina. And Miss Melina will respect me too. Thank you so much. And then,
Yes. I want to shout out Miss Melina. Miss Melina, of course, she was on my channel. She's the best. We are teaming up to do a project. I don't want to give it away until her and I actually iron out the details, but we are doing a very special project that I want you also to keep an eye out for.
Okay, good. And also, let me put this out there too. The sports platform will be out very soon. Cooking with CER. And part of it, I'm going to talk about women's sports. I'm going to talk about women that impact our sports that we play in, our people. So watch out for that. And Lady Love, I'm looking for Lady Love and Miss Melina. Y'all going to be on the panel.
Yes, I'm looking forward to it.
And then if they want to talk about some man that they like,
yeah,
bring that up too. Yeah.
Yes, bring that up too as well. Yes, definitely got to
bring it up, and we're gonna talk about that too because there are women. They there are women. They like men that impact their lives too in sports and politics of our people too. So I'm gonna bring that. I'm gonna bring the sports and the politics back and stuff. I left it alone. I left it alone like a while back because I wanted to talk about boxing. Oh yeah, there you go. We're going So what's your favorite, or Mr. Harris? What his favorite sport is?
Oh my God, he loves it. Okay, let me put it to this way. He's disappointed. He liked to watch football with me, but the 49ers is his team. He's been hardcore 49ers, and since they did not win, he's not happy right now. So, but he loves to watch. Me and he and both we have actually the same thing in common. The football and boxing. We love boxing. Like we watching the Keith Thurman fight this weekend.
You know, I do boxing too, right?
Yes, I know.
And you know,
I
I do
saw them.
MMA. You know, I do MMA too, right?
Well, see, I don't do the MMA. He does the MMA. I don't like
Well,
MMA.
well, tell him about the MMA. You know, I do MMA on Sundays.
Yeah, he can watch that. To me, MMA is just a little bit too brutal for me. Yeah.
I want to see blood. I want to see. I want to see he's cracking. I want to see like, yeah, tap out. He's going down, like tap out, tap out.
Nah, I can't see all that stuff, Grinda. You're on your own on that one. I just can't watch it. I really cannot. Too much blood? No, I can't do that. I just can't do it. Sorry.
But see, if a man mess with you, right? Your husband had to get him, right? He got to give him blood so it protect.
Oh yeah, he gonna take care of that. But I'm a jump in too. I'm just letting you know.
Oh no, okay, yeah. I jump in the dog on too.
Hey, I'm his ride or die. That's how we do it. If you need,
you know what?
I'm the ride or die.
Thank you. You know what? And this is the question I always want to ask you, and I'm glad I get you on because I will ask you one-on-one.
Okay.
Why is so important that a black woman that ride die for her black man, especially she knows that he putting himself out there? Why is so important? Especially that you know the conditions that the black man in. Why it's so important that you go do whatever you can to protect him?
Just as much as it takes for him to go through so much to protect us, his family, I want to let him know he can get the same thing in return. Because I'm not, which he'll tell you, I'm not going to let my family members or his family members or any outside person attack him. That's not going to happen. That's my husband. That's who God brought into my life to make me his wife. So therefore, when he protected me, I got to protect him as well. Because if he's not going to go after a woman, he's not that type of man at all. So when he have a woman that goes after him, which he has, that's what I'm here for. That's what I do, because that's my husband. That's mine. That's who God blessed me with. And he blessed me to say, hey, I want you to be my wife. So guess what? I'm going to protect mine just like he's going to protect his. What is it? You have the lion, and then you have the female lion. Do they not travel together? Same thing. He's the head, I'm the tail.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna tell you like I heard that too, because I got some downside roots in me too, because my late father's
Is that so?
Yeah, my late father's from Crawford, Georgia. Act like you know. Act like you know. And
wow.
Now my mom. Let me say this. The original. Thanks for coming, sweetie. Thank you for showing up. Thank you. Yeah, and my late mother's from Brooklyn, New York, like I am.
Oh, okay.
Now her mother, that's my late grandmother. She originally from Durham, North Carolina, and my great grandmother is originally from Durham, North Carolina. So I do have some downside roots on me. So I do. The people when they talking about like the family and stuff, yeah, that's how I was raised, and that's how it was with me. And families stick together no matter what and everything.
Yeah.
And so that's why like one of the reasons that that's very important that and now another question is too, why it's so important in these days that the couples go out together, had date night, right? And also watch games together. You watch TV together, you cook together, right? Or sometimes you us as men, we do get on women's nerves and everything.
Everybody get on each other's nerves.
Yeah, right. You get on each other. All right, well, you get on each other's nerves, but why is so important that I'm gonna call him Mr. Harris?
Oh my God.
Mr. Harris. That's respect.
Okay.
I ain't gonna call him no first name. If he said, would you call me by first name? Okay, that's what I'm going. So we're gonna call him Mr. Harris. Now, when Mr. Harris work, right?
Correct.
And he comes home and he talking about the conditions.
Mm-hmm.
And as for you being with him for a long time,
Mm-hmm.
he's not gonna. You know us men. We're not gonna tell you because we don't want to. We don't want to get you worried. But you understood that, and you've been there for. You want to be there for as much as you can, despite all the hurt and what the black man have to go through.
Yeah.
Why it's so important as a mother, as a nourisher,
Mm-hmm.
as a black woman, as a wife, when you put all that together, to let him know that your feelings does count. Because as you know, if that's not that conversation is not happening. Why it's so important for you to bring that, to give him that reassurance that baby, I'm here.
Well, it's always important, as for black men anyway, that you assure them that you have a woman that's behind you, because of the fact the world itself is not behind black men like that. So when you find that significant other being a black man, you need to assure him that, hey, no matter what, baby, I'm right there by you. I'm there. And to have the children to see that as well is even better, because then they know when they progress into a relationship or into a marriage, they can say, I remember seeing my mom and dad do this, or I remember seeing my mom and dad be so close. That's a good thing, because of the fact I got mine mostly too from my grandparents. My
Mhm.
grandparents was together like over 50 years. 50 years. And they were so much in love to where when my grandmother passed away first, my grandpa, he died from a broken heart. So
Mm.
that type of insurance that you actually give your man has him to continue to go on in life, makes him feel stronger, makes him know that he's loved, he's appreciated, and he's going to get out there and do what he have to do to make sure he bring the same thing back in return. I mean, what more can you ask for? Seriously, what more can you ask for?
Okay, before we continue, Lady Love, and to understand what I'm saying, now I'm gonna talk. Let's say I'm talking right now on behalf of your husband,
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Harris, and I just want to salute you. And I want you to tell your husband this: I salute him
Thank
as a
you.
black man.
Mm-hmm.
That despite you do everything, he could come home to peace. And
Yes,
I
he
think
does.
that's the thing that some of young women fail to understand in this space.
Mm-hmm.
When we come home to peace. I live by myself. That is true.
Mm-hmm.
But this is my goddamn peace. That means that I still want to be in peace. I don't want you to call me with no BS. I don't want to hear none of that. I'm come home to peace.
But that's the thing.
When you talk to me, I want to hear peace. I respect you. I'm glad that you home. You hear what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because there's enough as us as a family. We had to deal with tribulations already in this world.
Yeah.
We just want peace. We just sometimes I explain. I want your women. I ain't talking about the women in the chat. I'm talking the
Mm-hmm.
women in the closet. I know you hear it. I hear a lot of things what you saying about a black man, and also your softy tissy roll little water boys, and then your company what they saying. I hear what you're saying. You need to cut it out because y'all can follow the example right here. Lady Love and Mr. Harris. Oh, you get ready to say something? Sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I know I was waiting till you're done, but this is the way I do it. For me, as I always say, for me, it's okay to actually be angry about it. It's okay to not like it.
Mm-hmm.
But to actually keep expressing it over and over and over is only a waste of energy for you.
Mm-hmm.
Because guess what? Once everybody finds something that's actually comfortable the way they want to do it and they feel it's comfortable for them, they're going to continue to do it. And nothing's going to change them until God open up their eyes and say, hey, you need not to be this way anymore. Because, like I said, I'm going to keep saying, for me, in my first marriage, the things that happened, it happened. I still was raised to be the wife that I was, regardless. And I still ended up being the wife that I was. But he didn't appreciate that. Even though that he didn't appreciate that, guess what I did? It didn't stop me from going and being with another black man. It didn't stop me from doing it. Mm-hmm. So I went on, I said, God, I put it in God's hand. Hey, whoever you bring to me to ask, because I can't ask a man to be mine. He has to ask me to be his. And he bought me my husband. And my husband asked me to marry him, and I wasn't expecting it. I'm just being honest. I was not expecting. I had just got through with my divorce. So I jumped from one marriage and went to another. I didn't even have time to breathe. I didn't have time to do nothing. I jumped from one marriage right into another.
Because you know why? I can't read men's minds, but I could tell you this. Because to him at that moment, you made him happy eternally. And to him, it was now or never. Mm-hmm. I can't let this slip away from me. He has to let you know, I need you in my life. I got you. Whatever that divorce is, I got you. But I need you. And man, there's nothing wrong. And I'm talking about talk to a good woman. When you go to that good woman, baby, I need you.
Yeah.
I'm tired of being alone. I need that companion. I'm tired of sleeping by myself. I'm tired of coming home by myself. I'm tired of cooking by myself. I'm tired of watching TV by myself. Baby, I need you. But you have to understand, though, that I'm going to act as a man.
Yeah.
And you got to act according as a woman.
Yeah.
But see, in this space, they don't want to talk about what we talk about. And you wonder why your dumb asses is still single. And then when you wonder why your marriage is not working right at, because you're not putting God first. It's a lifetime commitment.
Yeah.
When you're married. How do you know number one great? Because I was married for 9.5 years. Mm-hmm. And it didn't work out. But the values with it, I missed. She wasn't the right one.
Can you talk about it?
And also too, before we continue. Mm-hmm. Oh, let me say this. Are you willing to ask questions?
Yeah, that's what I wanted to ask.
Okay. No, you can ask me questions after this. Ladies and gentlemen, in the chat, within 15 minutes, I want you to put down any question that you want to ask about First Lady Love, because she's the guest. You can put questions about me, but I don't want no question about me, because they ain't no about me. But I want you to put some questions, but within 15 minutes, I'm gonna let you know. Within 15 minutes, put some questions. So get the question in your head, write it down and stuff, and put it in the chat within 15 minutes. Oh, there's a question you want to ask? Go ahead.
Yeah, I want to ask, can you talk about your past marriage?
Okay.
All right. So you said she.
I got married in May 29th. 1995. I was going on 29. I thought that I found somebody that I could settle down with, have kids, and along the way, it was like we was going like first 4 years we was going house to house to house because the apartment that we had didn't work out. Politics shit, that's another story. And so finally after 4 years, we got us our apartment. And so their parents was very happy because I stuck through it. And as a man getting a woman, when we get a house, it's a greater feeling. So we have to go through trial tribulations, but at the same time, I did have support with the family, but her family, it didn't happen that way. I didn't mean to talk about the family. It was at times her brothers would threaten me, and her cousins threatened me. So in one way or the other, as a man, I had to stand up. And the people, what's up, Pastor? Thank you. And the people that I knew, they was bad people, but they was family men.
Yeah.
So, but in God intervention, I said, "Nah, don't touch him." I could have had him gone. Yo, JT, what's up? What's the recipe? Nah, you just came home. I want you to be with your family. And I said, man, I love you so much for that. I could have had him out in the street, and nothing would not happen to them. But what happened was, family got involved. Then I caught a heart attack.
Oh, sorry.
in 97.
Mm.
And that was like going on 2 years. But I stepped through it and everything, and the one thing about me that if I feel I'm not giving no respect, I drift away. I'm so it was at times that I was like out the house like weeks at a time.
Mm.
It was at times like when the family was coming over. I could tell you I was to be on the bench for hours. And like I got along with my ex mother-in-law. Was no problem. I got along with the ex father-in-law. Even the ex father had to intervene, had to tell her, listen, this man, he bring you home, he makes sure I provide. So you gotta listen to him. He say he don't want nobody at the house. They wanted you. But the one I want to see my sisters. No, you know you cannot happen. You married now.
Mm-hmm.
He said what he says. So that's why sometimes, like when we need something, it wasn't no problem for them. I get it. I got it.
Yeah.
I got it. I could tell you this. When I was married, when the kids did not want to go school shopping, Mr. Foreman, he called me in the room. Nobody was not like anybody could not go in the room. But he called me in the room. He said, I want to ask you a question. Can you do shopping, for our family? Wherever's left is in your pocket. I said, what do you need to do? Here's a list and everything. He said, I know how it looks like and everything. My kids ain't gonna do it. Don't even worry about you get you yo. I already talked to my wife, and she said, don't even worry about it. Cause she took me as her son.
Mm.
She said, you get whatever you want. Well, mom and dad, why you went to the store? But you got the nerve to treat him like this. And I could tell there was one time one of her sons got to something, and me and the ex-wife was engaged at the time. She brought me downstairs. She said, please protect him. I said, yo, don't do that, man. Now my peeps, to this day, my peeps was across the street. They didn't know. I knew. I called it. Yo, Jay, what's good? I'm good, homie. So it was at times I protect them. So, but get back to the married. I think the only thing that I did wrong, I didn't talk up enough.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the thing about it. You gotta talk up.
Yeah.
When it happens, when it happens, you gotta talk up at that
Yeah.
time. And then everything was like balled in. I didn't get fun. Like then one time I just like fed up. So I don't give a F. One of the brothers was saying something, yo, I get you. Yo, man, listen, you know how many years I could have got you done? But I got love for your parents. I got love for the family. I got love for my people. But you act like I'm a punk or something. At the end of the day, I ain't no. And then I had to understand that, hold up. Me got to come to the picture now. And I got to take care of myself. So in case the next young lady that I encounter with, so that's the process. Is to walk away. That's the most hurtful thing. But I have to do it. Yeah. It hurts. Right. Don't get me wrong. It's not easy.
No, it's not. I've been there. It's not easy.
It's not easy. It's not easy. So at the end, because it wasn't getting better.
Yeah.
It wasn't getting better. So I couldn't.
Let me tell you.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I'm gonna tell you. I've been there, done that. Even with the family, that like my ex marriage, my first marriage, the family was getting involved too much. And when it was too much for me, I left. Yes, I did. I left. And I left him with everything. And I left. All I left for was with just my maiden name. That was it.
And you know what? And I'm glad you bring that up. Because when I left from her, right? I left close to $500 rent on credit. Food filled up. And plus we had extra money in the house that lasts about 6-7 months, almost a year. So basically, for me, I ain't had. And but the
Do-
thing about it that at the start of oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
no, go ahead.
So the basically thing, man, I got to start over again, and that's the F up thing. But I got to start over again. But I start
That's
learn
not.
more. I learn more
Well,
about myself.
I'm gonna tell you something. Starting over is not so bad. Shout out Miss V. Hey Miss V,
So,
thank you for coming
thanks for
in.
coming. Thanks for coming. Cool, Jet. Everybody.
Yeah,
If I
cool,
skip you,
Jit.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Everybody, thanks for coming. Go ahead.
But the thing about it for me, I had to start over completely with my marriage now. I let him have everything. When I say everything, house full of furniture, cars, I told him he can have everything. Because I didn't want any part of, to me, the way we do it in Louisiana, if you even bring a mattress that you and your ex slept on into your new mattress, you bring in that bad vibe or that bad souls and that bad everything that was in that marriage into your new home. I
Mm,
didn't want any of that. So everything I let him have. And yes, I started over. I started over working two jobs.
mm-hmm.
Two
Now,
jobs. I completely started over, but I don't regret any of it.
so that's cool. So let me get back to Mr. Harris.
Oh my God.
That's my man right there, Mr. Harris. When he asked you to marry him, how do you feel?
I was so stunned. I was stunned. I was like, are you serious? It okay, the way the process went, I had like maybe a month left before my divorce finalized. But
Mm-hmm.
he and I was already dating as I was waiting for my divorce to finalize. So I had like 1 month left, and he knew I was actually going to be divorced. He asked me to marry him. He got on one knee. We were actually, I'll be honest, we were living together. And I was like in the kitchen cooking. And when I came out, he was sitting down eating. I fixed his food and came in the living room.
Mm-hmm.
And he was already on one knee and asking me to marry him. And I looked, I was like, what you doing? What are you, it's like, what are you doing? Oh, wait, I'm not even divorced completely yet, but what are you doing? And he is like, no, I know you are going to be. So I'm going to want you to be my wife. You're going to be my
There you go.
wife. And he didn't ask me. He told me, you're going to be my wife. And I didn't say nothing but okay, but put the ring on the finger then. And I put the ring on the finger, the engagement ring. And yeah, 6 months later, we got married.
But like I told you before, like about almost 30 minutes ago, because he understand it's now or never.
Yeah,
Gotta
he did.
understand. I want people to understand as a man, when your vision, because I want men to understand this, because
Mm-hmm.
I was married one time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying that every man working this opposite this way, but when we find somebody
Yeah.
that going to be part of our vision, that we assemble along the way, that makes it complete and
Mm-hmm.
have kids and everything, that she believes in your vision, we're gonna act accordingly of that moment.
Exactly.
And that moment gonna turn into long term.
Yep.
That's when the logic comes in the picture. See, that's what
Yep.
young men fail to understand that. Sometimes they say, I ain't gonna do it again, I have no money. Sometimes if it's the right woman, she don't care about the money. I'm here with you. So so he acting, I call it constructive urgency
Oh
of
yeah,
his
he did.
vision.
Mm-hmm.
He has to be in your life because he wants you to complete the constant growing of his vision, become as one, as
Exactly.
God has attended for.
That's right. You're so right. And that's what happened. We actually became as one. And he himself, he had actually been married before, but he did it when he was younger. A
Yeah.
big mistake when he did it when he was younger. But when I met him, he had been divorced like for years. But he was like, he said, he told me that God told him to wait. He was like years by himself. Years by himself. And he said God told him to wait. And here I am.
Good. That dog stray, welcome, welcome, welcome. Please subscribe to my channel. And please subscribe to Lady Love's channel. If y'all want to donate to the brother, hey, right there, it's in the ticket now. Cash App, capital JT, $, capital JT 53000. Then you got the PayPal, you put that up there, hey, bro needs some coins now, you want the channel to go. Let me stop.
Support the brother with the coins.
They gotta give me some coins now. Listen, I don't have so much now. It's hard, to get them cans up now, like the old people said. It's hard to get them cans up now.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what I'm doing for my sub family. My sub family over on my channel, which I wanted to do it yesterday, but the discussion was so good. They was like so good, the discussion, I forgot to mention it. But I'll mention it again tomorrow when I do a stream. For the sub family on my stream that I'm doing for Valentine's Day, my husband and I are doing a Valentine's Day $50 Valentine's Day giveaway. And the people that come in, they choose a number between 1 and 100. I write that number down. I'm going to have a big wheel that's going to pick the number on when I go on stream. February 13th is when I'm going on stream and announce the winner. And the winner of the $50 is, like I said, it's a Valentine's Day giveaway from myself and LA 1804 Harris. And that's going to be Valentine's Day dinner on us. And I'm going to cash out the money to whoever it is. They have to go on my page, go to my email me the cash app information, and $50 on us for Valentine's Day.
But Lady Love, I got you here because I cash app like this. We can strike a little deal here. We can cut the middleman out. You can give me that $50 because I need that $50. At least stop.
I can't do that to myself, family. They have been nice.
Let me talk to
loyal and grace to me.
We talk to Brother Harris. Brother Harris, listen, but listen, I need that feed out. Nobody, I'm messing with that. I ain't gonna do it. Yeah, I ain't gonna do it. Now,
that's all. Hey, it's gonna be for both. It could be for the man to buy something for his woman, or the woman to buy something for a man, or if you're like yourself, you don't have anybody. Guess what? That would be $50 that we would be paying for you to say, go out and enjoy yourself. On us.
So what is tomorrow?
No. You have to give me your number, but I'm announcing the winner. The 13th.
So can I give you the number now?
Yeah, you can give me your number. In fact, put it in a back chat. If you put it in the back chat, then I could actually remember to write it down from there. Because I don't want everybody else to see your number on there. So this is for my subscribers only when you're on my channel. So if you are a subscriber, you come over to my channel. So you can put it in the back chat and I get your number. But anybody else, they have to subscribe and come over to my channel. And don't subscribe to come over there and think you can just go get $50 and unsubscribe and go. Because that ain't finna happen either.
Okay.
No.
Okay. I
got you.
Already put in the back chat.
I got you.
Now we're gonna speed it up here right now. Okay, now within 10 minutes, let me say this. Within 10 minutes, family, in the chat, put your questions down right now. Look in the chat and everything. And Lady Love, you can still ask me questions. Just right. So whatever pops in your mind, ask some questions. All right. Now, but the question I want to ask you, how you become a lover of sports?
Oh. I said, my dad raised me. He raised me into the sports. The first thing he got me into was boxing, because Sugar Ray Leonard was his favorite boxer. So he got me into boxing. And when we watched the first Sugar Ray Leonard fight, I was like, oh my God, I was little. And he had me on the couch and he was like, this is what you need to watch. This is just one of what you need to watch, to make sure that you're on the same page with your man, with your husband, because he never said man. I'm sorry, with my husband. So after that, then he decided. Then it was when it was football season. He got me into watching football, and his team, of course, at the time was the Saints. I've never been a Saints fan, never. been a Saints fan. At the time, of course, they were doing so bad, they would call the Aints, putting the paper bags over people's head. Yeah, I've never been a Saints fan, but my dad has always been a Saints fan, so he got me into the football. I myself grew into Philly being my team, of course. You know, Philadelphia Eagles was my team. But Philly, I'm going to stay with no matter what. I'm sorry. I got to stay with my team. I got to stay with my team.
I
Philly
get
is my team, and I
I
got
get
to stay with Philly. And yeah, that's what shout out to One G's. That's my buddy right there. He and I, we got that in
Yeah.
common with Philly. But yeah, I just got into the sports. I even do things like he was telling me playing video games. So I started playing video games as well. I do play Xbox with my husband every so often. We play Mortal Kombat, but he played.
Really?
Oh yeah, I love Mortal Kombat. I love it.
I'm trying to get more. Let me tell you something. Man. I got this old P3, man. Come down on me, man. I was playing this team.
Yeah.
It was 2014. Man, I had Walt Frazier. We was
Oh.
man, I was gonna wipe the face of that dog.
Yeah.
I knew I was gonna win. Boy, I was gonna win. Nothing. I'm like, what the fuck? Nah, they can't come on. But I did. At least I saved it though.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you did.
Man, I was playing that thing, and the controller wasn't all that good. Oh my god, man, I was going to blow the snot that doggone thing. That thing.
Oh Lord.
So I was going to finish though. I saved it because I have like 6 minutes left in the game. I was beating up by like 50.
Really?
I was beating this team. It was personal. So
man.
They beat me the last time. I ain't like that. So I put it on easy mode. I put easy mode so I can finish them all.
No, you cannot do that. That's cheating. When you go into easy mode, you have to do medium or hard
I did that.
Nah. You cheated because then you decide to go in easy mode and then get over it. Did you ever go back to the next mode after that, or you stay in the easy mode?
No. I'm gonna go back to hard mode.
That's still cheating. That's still cheating. You were supposed to stay in the whatever mode you was in. That's how you thought. That's how you advance. You can't do it like that.
I know, but I did it. But I'm gonna say this though. And then I made up this other team, right? You know Paul George. This when he was younger. I put him there, because you could put it on Seattle. I had him play with the young Ray Allen. I played them. I'm like, I had a good team. I got to next one. I'm gonna play them because I gotta play them. But anyway, that's what I say. Go see that. That's what I'm saying. Women women like yourself that play game. There are some women and men. They say you a little kid. Why are you playing a video game?
That's not being a little kid because you want to be entertained by playing. We don't make it our life. That's not our life where we sit down all day playing. But yeah, we entertain when it's just me and him. We got our time, and the kids not here, whatever. We will get in there and play our game. He'll play football. He'll play his basketball. But together we'll play Mortal Kombat. But don't tell him, y'all. I'll be whooping his ass. I'm just saying.
Hey, look, Mr. Hat, yo. He said, "What the mom White said, man? Listen, bro. Listen, still, I can't.
Sorry.
Oh, now.
Sorry.
That's the question I want to ask you. Y'all don't live in Louisiana though.
No. We live in California. Been here going on 10 years.
How long? Tell us about California, please.
Oh, I love California. I would not leave California for nothing in the world. I am going to die here in California. California is a beautiful state. It's got all 4 seasons in this one state. It's beautiful. It snows when where we are. It snows here sometime when we here, but we can always see the snow on the mountain. We can always see the smog, of course, when it comes through. But you got the LA area. You got all these others. Up here where we live is what we call a high desert in a mountain area. We're like literally 2 hours away from Vegas. So we love it. My husband is actually from here. He's from California. That's why I moved here, because his family's here. So all my in-laws live here. And he's from here. He was born and raised here. He just went down south for a moment when he actually decided to move there and get away from California back in the days. But then he came back because I told him, I love it. He was bringing me here to meet his family and his friends when we were visiting, like coming here for vacationing when we were in Louisiana. So when he brought me here, I fell in love with the place, and I said, I want to leave Louisiana. I've been in Louisiana at the time. It was 35 years because I was 35 at the time. And I said, I've been here 35 years. I need something new. And I gave him the choice too. I said, we can either go to Texas or we can go to California. And he said, let's go home. I'm going to take you back home to my roots. Came back here to California. And I love it. Love it. So we're raising children in his roots.
That's cool. Raw B. Plymouth, thanks for coming. I also, she was one of the first ones that I did a chop up with.
Oh, okay. Hi, Miss Raw.
That's right.
Hello.
They say you don't hardly have no chops up here on this chart. You got to go to Honorary Dark because that's when you see some choppers here. So you go march your ass back there to Honorary Doctors, you see it. Don't ask me too many doggone questions now.
Okay, you mind if I answer George's question? I see he got me a question about the game.
Yeah.
He asked if I play with Sub-Zero, Scorpion, Sonya Blade, and oh yeah, all of them. I play with every last one of them. But my favorite one is Kitana. Kitana is my favorite one. But I have played with all those others. But Kitana, she's my favorite. I actually have her programmed in there with her outfit, her weapons, everything. Kitana is my favorite, George. She is my favorite.
Okay. All right. Now, like I said, put your questions in. Y'all can put your questions in now. If y'all want to ask about Lady Love, or you want to ask, no, ask no question about me because I had to cut you.
Well, they already know about you. They know everything about you. This is your channel, so
no, they don't. I don't put.
They don't know everything. Really?
Nope. Not
okay.
Oh, Jay Bone, he says, how's the women in Louisiana? That's a good question.
Oh, okay. I can only speak for my family. And my family, the women in Louisiana are great because of the way we were raised. We were raised old school. So we all know how to cook. We all know how to take care of our man. We all know how to clean. We all know how to, everything is authentic that we do. There's nothing out the box. Everything is definitely from scratch because all of us were raised old school. So since we were raised old school, we, like I do with my husband, he come in from work. All he have to do is take a shower and sit down. He'll tell me before he get here what he wants to eat. So when he get here, he take a shower, sit down. The food is already ready. I bring him his food. I bring him his drink. Take it from him when he's done, or if he wants some more, fix him some more. That's the same thing that all the women in my family do in Louisiana because that's how we were raised.
Well, I could tell you. I could tell you. I heard about your women in Louisiana. There's some few people had told me that they come to Louisiana, they never come back. I heard that. They don't come back. They like,
I don't know. All I know is my husband and his family told
I heard. I listen. I know the homie. I've been out with some homies in New York, and they told me, man, they say, hey, I love New Orleans, I love Louisiana, I love that. He said, man. He said, yo.
I mean, come on, look at Bunny. Bunny is a Louisiana woman, and she's a good woman.
Yeah, man. He said, man, that Louisiana, man. I said, what are you talking, man? That Louisiana. God, man. He said, yo, you have to break some pennies to get in Louisiana. I said, yes. Yeah, man. Yes. He said, I'm out of here, dog. I come.
No. The only thing I say is don't move there. If you want a Louisiana woman, go there. Get to know one. Love her up. Move her where you are, move her somewhere else. Don't go there to stay there because Louisiana still itself is not together. It's like still way behind. Minimum wage is still $7.25 an hour. And that's been that minimum wage since I was young. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
Oh, Absalom, thanks for coming. Thank you so
Absalom.
much. Absalom.
Shout out.
Yeah, Amanda Gather said she with what you saying too. That's another one. Another Amanda Gather. That's my day one right there too.
Oh, okay. Shout out.
Yeah, shout out Amanda Gather. She's easy on the eye too. Don't leave her alone. She cut your ass up too. And that's my sister right there.
All right.
I tell you,
Amanda, all right.
I'm telling you, that one grinding, man. I feel good. They these women I kind of like I do a little win-win penny. Hey,
Oh my goodness,
holla
Grinda.
at your boy right there. They probably said this place it. I never know why these women like him like that. Y'all, I'm that dude, man. I'm trying to tell you, mother. Because see, I don't put myself out there like that, man. But
Okay. It's to each his own, to be honest with you. I don't mean to cut you off. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No. Oh, let me read this. The original Honey Bunny. Thanks for coming, sweetie. She said all women should be submissive and not be afraid to be softer, because not all men are bad and deserve the softer side of us.
That's true.
That's all we want.
That's true. A man wants to be loved just like a woman wants to be loved.
But I tell you
and
what, I want to be loved too. Listen,
that's right.
I don't want no doggone toxic because when I wash my floor, I have to mix some stuff up. I have to smell that stuff in. Then I want to doggone it. Lady love, she gonna give me a doggone trouble. So let me go to the next. Yeah.
Well, I want to say this. I want to say like my dad told me. He said, make sure you analyze yourself, because yourself is like honey. You're gonna attract that right bear. If you right with yourself, if you're not right with yourself, you're gonna attract that wrong bear. So that's why you still, regardless, when you're going out there as a man, I'm just saying as a man, because I can't pick for you. The man has picked for me. So as a man, I have brothers. Let me put it that way. My dad raised my brothers that way. When you go out there and yourself is not together, and you're going out here and you want to look for a woman that is, you're going to attract the wrong woman, because guess what? You don't have yourself together. And that's the same with me. He told me, if you don't have yourself together as a woman, you're going to attract the wrong man in your life.
Yeah, exactly. Yes,
you're definitely going to attract the wrong man in your life. And I can't blame nobody but myself. I can't blame him. I have to blame myself, because that's what I chose to get myself into instead of getting myself together.
Well, let me say this again. That why women's not saying? I'm not saying you don't. Let me say that. But why women's not saying that in the space? Why majority of them why they don't talk like this?
Hey, it's to each his own on every situation. All I can do is pray that everybody can get their lives together the way they want to. Stop thinking of it up here and do more of it, putting it in here, and then work on it. Because when you don't actually work on it, but you think in it, but you're not working, or you're complaining about it and you're not working on it, then it's a problem. Don't complain about it. Work on it.
Yeah, work on it. You know what, Lady Love? She twists my arm. Okay, if any of y'all want to ask me questions about me, you can. But most of the questions have to go to Lady Love. That's all I'm asking. And Lady Love, if there's any questions that you want to ask before we continue, put the questions in, y'all. Put the questions in.
Yeah, put the questions in.
No, put the question. No, I mean, there's a question that you want to ask about me, because every time you put your head out, it seems like you want to ask a question, like you scheming on something. I feel it.
No, because you know why? I know it's a chop up between the both of us, but I'm on your channel, so I want you to ask me a question, because when you come to mine, it's all about you. That's how I do it. It's not about me.
I'll come on your channel.
Yes, when you come to my channel, it's about you. That's the way I do my guests. It's all about you. Everybody know about me, what I put out there, because the people on my channel, they know about me. They know what I'm about because I say it. That's how I do it, basically. So the people on your channel, they don't know anything about me, So I know you do your chop up. I'm not trying to change up nothing at all, but I'm just letting you know. When you come over to mine, you're going to get the questions. I'm just letting you know. They're going to be the questions. And it's going to be there.
That's what I'm saying before we continue. My chopper is like this, that it's not an interview. It's a chopper. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You got to ask me questions so we can converse and everything. I don't want to be like everybody. I am different.
You are different. Yes, you are, in your own unique way. Yes, you are. That's why I like you, Grinda, because you are different. And if everybody was the same, that's why I don't even like using the word like minds. Because like Miss Melina say, shout out to Melina, when she said it, if everybody had the same mind, this would be one boring ass place.
Oh yeah, you can. You said hopefully I can get up to the chop up, build and chop up with you soon. You talking about Lady Love or me?
Who, Absalom?
Absalom Pinkin. Yeah, Absalom Pinkin. You talking about? If you talking about Lady Love, because I
Oh,
don't understand.
I would be glad to have him on my channel.
So you just gonna drop me, right, bro? All right, man.
Why don't you say that? Don't say that.
You know I joke about it. Now, let me. I'm gonna put this out before we continue. Now, anybody that want to do a chopper, I'm just letting you know right now. If I don't know you that much, there's no offense. I'm not gonna do it. I got to get to know you first. You got to come to my channel. You got to. Lady Love has. So I don't have no problem with that. But don't. If I just know you, you just trying to get clout over me. That's not good.
Anybody the way I am, and Absalom, yes, please, I would be glad. I'm going to actually go to you and find you and invite you to my channel so we can chop it up, so we can interview. I don't do the chop it up because that's for Grinda. I don't take nobody's. That's his stuff. It's for me. It's a one-on-one. We have a one-on-one talk. But for me, I ask the questions. You can answer the questions. For me, right now, you getting all what you need to hear from Mr. Grinda.
Oh yeah, and let me.
Grinda.
I like how you said the grinder.
The grinder.
Mr. Harry, you a lucky doggone man.
Oh my God.
That's just messing with you. But Jay Bones, I hope you get better. He said he had a touch of COVID. We want you to get brother, get better. Get better. We want you to get better. And I would pray, and we want to pray for you. Yeah, Absalom, man. I'm definitely going. If you want me to chop it up with you want to chop it up on my channel, you gotta let me know. And I don't mind it. But like anybody that wants to do a chop up, let you know right now. This is how I run it. This is how it is.
Yeah.
Like I said, you want to ask questions about me, feel free. You can do that too. But it better be some good questions because I'm gonna say doggone no too. I can do that too. But it's gotta be structured. Gotta be structured. Yeah, that's how you got Miss Harry. You said,
I want to say shout out to Fireman. What's up, Fireman? He always
Fireman. Yeah, thanks a lot. Polo said we need more queens like Layla. Hey man.
Oh, thank you.
Hey man.
Thank you.
Oh my Lord. Oh my Lord. Yes, she will. Now I'm trying to tell you because they ain't.
Thank you so much, Polo. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah,
I really do.
Yeah, you have to. The old Joe said, you know what I'm saying. You gotta run a tight ship. You cannot anybody because I got. There's a vision. There's a broader vision that I'm creating through God. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And they gotta fall online with that. They gotta fall. You don't fall online, man or woman. You can't be. We can't be like that. But questions, please, y'all. You can put up the questions. But also what about your daughters? Which you don't I ain't gonna ask you what the daughter's name because they none of our business. But is your daughter into sports?
No.
They
girly. They girly.
Feminine. There you go. There you go.
Yeah, they girly.
Yeah, because we don't want no man cave women. We're just letting you know right now. We don't want none of that.
No, I don't even. I have still a place when I was like yesterday of doing my stream late. So doing my stream late, I had the plumbers in my room that I have, especially for my my streaming. And because they were in that room, I had to go into our bedroom and do my stream yesterday. Mm-hmm. But I don't have. It's not a woman cave. It's just my streaming room. That's what I'm still working on, my streaming room. This is my background and stuff right now. I just kind of touched it up right now. But I do have a room that I'm working on that's going to be my streaming room. So I don't do the woman cave thing. No, that's just my streaming room. So no, I don't do all that. But my babies, they girly, really girly.
Very good. Okay. Polo Sports actually, Lady Love, are you a Sixer fan?
No. Sorry, no. I'm gonna be honest. I was into basketball, really good. But believe it or not, I was a Boston fan, Boston Celtics. But when they broke up my team, when it was Kevin and Rondo and Paul Pierce, I just gave it up. I said I don't even want to do basketball no more. So I don't even do basketball. That's the only sport I just don't do no more. But the only time I have to be bothered with the basketball, my husband, he is a damn Clippers fan. Don't ask me why, but he's a Clippers fan. So I have to watch basketball when he's watching it, and we have to watch the Clippers. But no, I'm not a Sixers fan, not at all. No, no.
Okay, more questions, please. More questions. Now, tell the people that I noticed that when you talk, right?
Mm-hmm.
You always say this, that the black man and the black woman need to be accountable. We need to
Mm-hmm.
work together.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to know how I say this. Why it's so important for you to push that? And let me say why. For me. And I could probably talk about the sentiment of other black men.
Mm-hmm.
Because we hear certain selfishness.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I'm asked that question. Go ahead.
Okay, well, for me, like I say, I always like to say for me, because I don't want anybody to say Lady Love got on here and say all women. I don't speak for all women, I speak for myself and the women that I'm raising in the household. For me, accountability goes a long ways. Mm-hmm. It goes a long ways. And not only that, it's how you proceed in finding a relationship, getting married, and staying in a relationship and staying married. Mm-hmm. It's not a one-way street. That's why it's males and females. You know, it's a two-way street. From the male's way, from the female's way. You gotta be, if something goes on, like right now, I'll use myself and my husband as an example. If me and my husband being in this household, and let's just say the bills are not getting paid. Guess what? Even though I'm the one that's responsible for them, he's not gonna say, that's on you. You was supposed to pay the bills. He's gonna say, what happened? What we need to do to get back on track. And it's the same thing with me. Whatever he's done and he's off track with it, like when he got sick. We did get sick and we both got the touch of the COVID. And he got over it a lot faster than me because of the fact he does a lot of working out. He does more working out than I do. But when he was in here sick, I didn't say, hey, that's your problem. You got the COVID. I'm not trying to I'm not going to do that. You going to get me sick, probably kill. No, I didn't do that. I got in here and I made sure that he was taken care of and that he got well enough so he can continue to be. So accountability, it's not on one side. It's very important to push it for both people to take accountability of a situation. I'm not finna say it's just us women, and I'm not gonna say it's just you men. The reason why things are going on like the way it's going on, it's not like that. It's for us. It's us. That's why I say if us don't get together, us gonna disappear. Mm-hmm. Yeah. We need to get it together, and that's the accountability is right at the top for me, and you know that, right at the top.
Right at the top. Now, there's a question also I want to ask you that why it's so important when you budget to buy food to have things all filled up? Because I remember we talk about that. Mm-hmm. Why it's so important that
to have food in your home?
Food in the home and the pantry have to fill up. Why is so important? Because that sometimes that is the missing component of conversation that's happening, as you know, how we was raised. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah. It's important because of the way the economy is right now. Like we was discussing on my channel yesterday about like even bacon being so expensive right now. The economy right now, when you go into these stores, look how empty the shelves are. The shelves are very, very, very empty. And as more as they stay empty and empty, you got to realize, are we getting to that point now to where we're going to be like recession? It's just important to make sure that you keep your pantries full at all times, especially if you have children. I'm telling you that now. Children eat more than us. So you always have to keep your pantries full at all times. It's a survival mode. Okay. That's what it is. It's a survival mode.
Okay, and then another question. Why is it so important to make sure that you have your man's favorite foods? Y'all two favorite foods, the couple favorite foods.
because it's not a one-way street in here. It's a, like I said, it's a two-way street in here. So I have to make sure he get his nutrients, as well as I do. And in fact, we don't even eat the same. He eats meat and I don't.
Okay.
So I make sure that whatever, that's why I said whatever he need, I make sure I take care of him. I fix two different, sometimes three different meals in here a day. Because the kids may want something different, he may want something different, and I may want something different. It can be three meals always a day, every day or every other day that be fixed in here. That's
Good.
just what I do to make sure I take care of
Good. Now I'm gonna get to your questions, Polo Sports. I'm gonna get to you after this.
them.
Why is so important that the family eat together?
Oh my God. That is the most important thing for me because I was raised old school. We had a big family. My grandmother had 9 children. I was raised in that household with them up until, I left at 16. 9. And we all sat and ate at the same time, just as well as my husband and us in here. The same exact thing. We eat at the same time because you know what? That's that family time. That's that bonding time. That's that laughing time. That's that oh my God, it's a feeling that I just can't get over. The fact because we actually have that time where we have conversations. I know my husband, when he go to work, me and my husband are on the phone. We are on the phone while he's at work because he's a truck driver. And we laugh and talk so much to where we are best friends. And when he go to work and he's talking, he's got the earplugs in like me. So he's laughing and talking. Me and him are laughing talking. His co-workers are asking him, man, who you on the phone with, your other woman? And you're like, nah, man, I'm on the phone with my wife. Man, I don't talk to my wife like that. When I come to work, I be ready to get rid of her. I make sure I call my other woman. He said, well, that's y'all, man. Me and my wife and my family, we have a good relationship. Cause sitting down, eating, that's bonding, man. That's family mode. That's something you cannot take out this world. And people that don't do that, which I do have certain people that I know that don't do it, their relationships and their families, it's not close at all. It's not good. Those who can't do it, I'm sorry you can't, but I wish you could because honestly, that's the best bond ever, especially when you got kids.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something. This is the first time I tell you this. My the main channel, Underrated Darkness. I used to do the underrated dinner and breakfast. I mean, dinner and dessert Fellowship Live, and we did that
Mm,
almost 3 years.
mm,
Now, why I create that is because I know for me, we living alone. I want to bring that we could talk, eat together,
mm-hmm,
and we could talk about it. I show people my food, the
mm-hmm.
drinks and stuff.
I seen that.
Yes. So when I start learn how to premiere y'all,
Yeah,
I'm gonna dig in the crates, and I'm gonna show y'all how the underage to do. We had some heated discussions.
yeah.
We had fun with it and everything. There's some people said, "Am I bringing it back?" Nah, I ain't bringing it back.
Mm.
What it is, what it is. But I will bring back the mukbang back. But let me ask this question of Polo. He said, when do you go live? And also he said, Lady Love, have you have been through a storm in your second marriage? And if so, how did you get through it?
Okay, so me going live, I go live through the week. Today I usually do like Monday through Friday, or I may miss one day like today because I'm over here live with the Grinder. But I'm over here, so I'm still live, but I'm over here with Grinder. But I usually go around like 10, well, like between 10:30 a.m. my time, specific time to go live because it just works for me in between the time of the kids and my husband, all that. So I do the morning time. I slip myself in there now, so that's when I go live. I'm gonna be honest, and people think it's crazy or they think maybe I'm lying, but I have no reason to. I've been married for 12 years to my husband, together 13 years. We have not, the only storm we went through was us moving here when we moved from Louisiana to California. And when we moved here, we had to live with my husband's best friend in their house.
Mm,
And when we lived there, It was only for 3 months, but still, only when we lived there, I told my husband, I said, I don't want to live here long. But we had all our stuff in storage. All of our stuff was in storage. All we had basically was clothes and the minimum of stuff of actually we can have in
Mhm.
somebody else's home. We couldn't bring TVs and all that stuff. We went through the financial thing and we lost everything. Everything. The storage went completely. We couldn't pay for it because my husband hadn't found a job yet, and the money we had, we was trying to survive on it till we actually got what we got. So my husband got blessed with the job that he is at now. Been there 10 years since we've been there, and 3 months later, that's when we moved out. And when we moved out, we moved into our first house where we were renting.
Mhm.
Grinda, I kid you not, we had one TV and 2 lawn chairs. That's all we had. And that was the worst storm we ever went through. And right now, we are truly blessed because we have so much stuff in this house now. I don't know what to do with it. We have our own home. We purchased our home. We have 2 cars. We have a lot. But as far as like anything bad, like with my ex, no. Not with my husband now. We have never been through anything bad at all. It's been nothing but love and a wonderful relationship. He's my best friend.
That's good. Mr. Harris. All right. Mr. Harris. Mr. Harris. Questions, please. Questions, please. 12 Vals. Thank you so much for showing up.
Yes, shout out 12.
Yeah, Amanda Gather. My sister Amanda Gather, she said she just subbed to you.
Oh, thank you, Amanda. Thank you, sister. Greatly appreciate you. Much love. Much love.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you, she a good person. She's a great person. You would love her.
Oh, and she's beautiful.
She's beautiful. And let you know, the man that she very easy on the eyes too. Leave her alone too. I'll put my foot up in your.
Oh my God, Grinda, you are something.
Lady love, leave her alone too. I'll put my foot up in your ass. I'll do it for Mr. Harris. Leave her alone too.
Oh my God, Grinda. My number one Grinda.
All right. Yo, get the questions in. If there's any questions that you want to ask?
I think I'm gonna save you till you come to my channel because I'm gonna get you on my channel next week. Just letting you know. Make
next
time
week?
for me. Yes, make time for me next week. You're gonna be on my channel. I need to do that one-on-one with you.
Nighttime, right?
Oh no. Like the usual time.
I'm not good for night.
Oh, you want to do night? Like what I did last night?
Yeah, do night. I don't mind do nights.
Okay.
I'll put it like this. Wherever you fit me is all right. But I don't mind doing nights either.
Okay, I could do the night. That'll be fine then. I did night because I did the last one. What I did yesterday. What time did I go live? It was late because I had the plumbers in the house. I forgot what time I went live. Yeah, but it was the evening time. So
yeah, just let me know so I could plug that into my channel. Get people I could plug in and play in time. Yeah, I could do a night.
All right, of course.
Yeah, but like if you want to keep it days, I'm just saying this up to you. I'm good nights too. Just let me know. Just let me know which day it is. So.
Yes, you got it. Because since we could keep contact each other, I'm gonna email you and set that up for next week for you. So I can
hear that, y'all. Next
week,
all
my goodies.
Yeah. Next to yo, I'm telling you, next week, man, you're gonna hear the towel like,
wipe Make sure you have that towel so you can wipe all that sweat off. They want to see the sweat beads on your head. Make sure you have that towel now. Or make sure you cool. Wait, man, I'm telling you, Grinda, I really thank you so much for bringing me over here because I'm having a ball. Yeah, I love everybody in the chat. They showing so much love and people in the clouds that's listening. I like this. I like this atmosphere and what I call actually, I'm in a totally different sector on my own. You know that. I'm in a totally different sector on my own. I don't follow.
Okay. Is it possible we could borrow you 5 more minutes?
Yeah, I can do 5 more minutes because I gotta go get the kids out there.
Yeah, we're gonna do 5 more minutes. So anybody that wants, send your questions right now because we're gonna end this 5 more minutes. So. And then also, if you want to, matter of fact, what I'm going to do right now while I'm talking to you and stuff. Now, let me ask you a question. Well, I can't ask that because you not gonna talk about your channel that much. What do yeah, I know you're not, but let me ask you this question: is there's now I'm saying my channel. If there's something on my channel that you want me to see do more, what was it? What it would be?
On your channel?
Yeah, my channel.
You do the boxing and you do the chop it up and that's a hard question. Now, see, you actually stunned me seriously because I see what you do, and what you do actually matches you. So
Okay.
I can't ask you to do something that I don't see outside of you because what you do is what you do. It matches you. It really matches you.
Mm-hmm.
So no, that's not. I would just actually, I would want. The only thing I would want to see more of you is for me. I think you need to do more confidence.
What do you mean conflict like what?
Well, just like when we were talking about, you talking about the women and how they may say something or whatever. That's not to me. That's a lack of confidence. Leave that alone. Just leave that alone. You doing what's matching you, which is
But
your
I'm telling the
sport and all that.
truth.
I know you may be telling the truth, but you know I don't really even do all that. That's the thing about the way I do it, and which you know I do. I hold accountability to both, but I don't know if you even remember my I did one of my streams that said, "Don't build a bride. She's not your bride. Don't you're not building a bride, just like you can't build a woman." The image of what God made that woman is how you have to say that's mine. If you don't accept her the way she is, that's what's the image of God made her. You can't go around changing a woman. You're trying to change that woman to be how you want her to be. You better sleep with one eye open because one day she's gonna crack. She's just gonna crack. If she's not for you, you do not approach it. You run the other way. That's what I was telling the other guy. I forgot who was I telling it to. You see that woman approaching you, and you see that woman is not who you want her to be, just like you better run the other way. That's all I can tell you. Run the other way. The complaining ain't finna get you nowhere. All it's doing is your energy coming from you. You're a good man. That good man, God will send you that good woman. It's just the time that you have to take out and stop looking at it with the negative eye, because that's all you're seeing. When every man is sitting there complaining, you're looking at every woman with the negative eye. You don't have time to look to see if she's the right person. Make sure she's the right person. That's all I'm saying. And if you are concentrating on her negatives, you don't have time to see the positive then. That right woman can be right there in front of you. Just leave it alone. Just leave, and then, shout out to Mace, but I'll be trying to tell Mace the same thing. Just leave it alone. Just leave it alone. Let
Where's
it
she
guide,
at?
let it guide you. That's
Where's
all
she
I'm
at?
saying.
I don't look. I don't see her. Where's she at?
But guess what, Grinda?
I
It
said,
took me 35 years to get the right man in my life. 35 years. I let God bring that man to me, which is my husband now. 35 years. But guess what? I never complained, even when I was in my ex-marriage. I never complained. If everybody keep complaining, every woman that come your way, it's going to be a negative eye you're looking. She can't come if you continue to look in a negative eye. You just said, Miss Amanda, it's easy on the eyes. Guess what? Make every woman easy on the eyes, but look at her heart and make sure she's the right one for you through the heart. And if you know already when you see that woman, you talking to that woman, you be around her for a little while, if she's yours or not. You're going to know that already. That's not taking time. You're going to know if she's the right woman or not. Don't waste your time. That's all I can tell you. I would actually ask my men and my women, stop wasting your time and your energy complaining. Get out there and just find somebody that's right there for you. Yeah. But complaining is a waste of energy. So don't get sucked up in there. Please don't. Because you really wasn't into that. When I've been watching your channels, you really wasn't. You do your boxing, you do the sports, you do the talks to the men, the health stuff and all that. And I like that. You are looking out for the man to improve the man. But when you actually start to get sucked into that bad energy, that terrible energy of looking for the negative eye and complaining, bro, you ain't gonna get nowhere. All that stuff, all your other stuff that you're trying to achieve, it's gonna slowly start fading away.
But I just want women to be accountable.
Yeah, let
And men
them
too.
find themselves accountable.
Okay. I get what you're
Let
saying.
them find themselves accountable. They have to be the ones to say, guess what? I need to change. And guess what? There were some things in my past that I knew I had to change for myself. I found myself accountable. I don't need anybody else to find me accountable. I found myself accountable.
Do me a favor. Could you type some in the chat right now so I could post your channel? Because I'm trying to see every time I try to push this. Oh, whoa, okay. Lady Love. Like I said, y'all, she's taken. Happily taken. Leave her alone.
I love my life. I love my life. I love my husband, love my family, my children. I love my life. And I did not look at the next black man with a negative eye. Because I could have, like I said, with my ex-husband, the way he was with me. I could have, but I didn't. So what did I do? I opened up my heart. And I looked at that man through my heart. And I let him fall in love with me through my heart. And that's where I am.
Well, I mean, that's not the only thing.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Because guess what? The happiness starts within. The happiness starts within. And once it starts within, the right things are going to start coming your way. Everybody else, when they find out, talking about, what do you bring to the table? What do you bring to the table? What are you bringing as far as love and companionship? Because that's the most important thing to me. Why people want to be out here and worry about how much money I got in my pocket or if I'm bringing more or whatever. So then you want to marry me for money reasons.
Okay. I want to ask you a question.
Go for it.
Is it possible that I could do a chop up with you and Mr. Harris?
Probably. I would have to get my husband work a lot.
That's all right. No, ask your husband now. Ask your husband.
Yeah.
And if it's all right, I make sure that y'all both be taken care of. Because because see, I did it with Ebo. So you ever heard of Ebo Sosa?
No.
Well, Ebo Sosa, he worked with me. I did a chopper with him and his wife.
Oh, cool.
That's on the Underrated Darkest channel.
Yeah.
And it worked out good, and they think they want to do it again. So that's gonna be sometime in the near future. And I would like to do, because I want to show people that black love does exist. I want to let people know this is a happy, this is a married, this is it. She stick with her man, and a man stick with her. And we have to understand that we got to get back to more core values.
Yeah, I agree with you. And yeah, he usually sometimes he's off on a Saturday.
I'll squeeze the
but
brother in. Look, I'm the grind.
I know. Grinda.
I can maneuver things in. But talk to him. But like I said, listen.
Okay.
I want you to know, I want to show respect because y'all is one unit. And I want you to talk to him and let him know, and then ask him if there's anything that he want to ask about what's going on. He more than welcome to ask and everything. But just let him know that I want to tell people how y'all two make it work as one. I think people got to see that.
Yeah.
Because you could show them and give them examples.
Yeah.
You know, how do you develop dating, and brothers, some brother. I have to say this, brother, you gotta know how to court a woman too. You got to get that woman like you.
Yes.
Yeah, man. I mean, like you got to open. Your mouthpiece got to be genuine. You got to know what you're talking about. Women know, like, women get turned on a confident man. Like,
that's right.
I'm talking about good woman. I ain't talking about toxic women.
Yeah.
I ain't talking about those simps. We ain't talking about them. They need to go.
Like I said,
Sanitation truck. Get the ass out of here. I'm talking about
my God. Oh my goodness.
You know what I'm saying? But one woman you can talk about, because I'm gonna tell you, but Mr. Harris, he stepped up. He said, yo, it's now or never. I'm not losing you now. Like that.
Yes, he did.
Because I'm gonna tell you. Because it was man was looking at you. You probably ain't know nothing about it. They have
No.
their tongue out like that. No, you gonna put your tongue that back down there.
Oh my goodness.
This
Oh
is
my
this is my
goodness.
woman. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
You are something, Grinda. You are something.
Serious.
Yeah.
See, that's what women y'all feel. Some of y'all women fail to understand that. When you y'all want to talk about this and this and that. When a
There you
man
go.
asks you,
There you
oh,
go.
okay, I'll put it like this. Let me switch it up.
Yes.
Brothers, we have to understand that you the prize too. Advocate for yourself. When you advocate for yourself, that woman's going to she coming in her own way. She's going to come because a woman got my late mother always said, you know what? If there's something we want a man, we got our own way to go after it.
There's somebody for everybody.
Well,
There's always somebody for everybody.
And I'm just letting you know, every time I talk about Mr. Harris, you see that glow, and I love that. I wish I would not. No, again, let me curve that. I wish more women. This is encouragement now.
Yeah.
I wish more women in the space would see that. It's a beautiful thing, and I could tell you when I seen him one time when he was thinking about you, boy, he lied about the dog on Christmas tree. I hear that, and I like that. I said, yeah, I do.
That's my best friend. That's my best friend. That's my best friend.
And I guarantee you, sometimes when he leaves, you don't want him to go, and he don't want to go.
That's why we stay on the phone with each other all day. People cannot believe it. Yeah, we are on the phone with each other all day when he's at work. And when he come home from work, we sit right here in our home and we talking. We laughing, we talking.
Yeah, and I'm going to say this, though, too, to the men and the women. Stop faking the funk that you're with somebody, but you're not happy. Nah, if that person don't make you happy, you gotta let them go. You cannot go by moments anymore. It has to be lasting relationship. It has to be lasting feeling. Stop being with somebody. Oh, I got a man. Oh, I got a woman, and you're not happy.
Right.
Stop putting people on blast that you know that's on here. Oh, I'm happy, but you know other people seeing that they're not happy with you. No, heck no. I'm not being with. Again, I'm talking about for me. I'm not being with any woman that ain't happy with me, that she don't respect me.
Right.
You deserve that for yourself, family. And I'm talking about men and women in this space. Stop being around. Stop pick and choose toxic people. They just out there to get what they want. And what about you? But they show me how. No. That's not consistent because if they show you more toxicness about themselves, and then they change up, something wrong with you. You gotta let them go. Learn from me. If you're here for me, learn from me.
Mm-hmm.
It's not worth it. But at the same time, don't say that I don't want to be happy with the next person because there's nothing wrong with a person love you, you love them back.
There's nothing wrong with it.
There's nothing wrong. Do you have to go through certain things? Yeah, but that's part of love, right? Yeah. Part of love, you're gonna go through certain things, but it's gonna make you draw closer. And then when you look at that, I guarantee. See, you know what I want one day?
Mm-hmm.
I want a day I walk with that woman, right? She looked at me, said, "Baby, I love you." Don't you ever forget that. And I want to look at her and say, "Yo." I said, "Yo, I've been praying for you for a long time, and God had grant me you." And all I just want to do, I just let her know, I just want to fight for us. Ain't all about you, ain't all about me. I want to fight for us, and I'm going to get that.
Yes, you are, but you got to stop complaining too. But
I'm gonna
tell you this. My husband tell me every day, all day, that I'm beautiful. He tell me every day, all day. Sometimes I tell him, stop telling me that. But he tell me every day, all day. I kid you not. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. And every time I look at him and I just tell him he's sexy. I I say, man, you so sexy. I told him this morning that before he went to work. I say, you know what? You are so sexy.
And,
Because if that's what you keep up between y'all.
yeah, and also family. If you're in a relationship and marriage and everything, you got to keep up the court. You got to keep up the intimacy. You got to keep up for sex. That's part of loving each other. Do not have them people telling you, "Oh, you." No, yes, it does. Yeah. You got to give it up because I tell you, because sometimes, hey, look.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Sometimes, like, this is young lady. She told me this. She said one time, I know my husband had a hard day. He said, "Baby, I don't want to come bring you home." She said, "Come home," and I wore something sexy. I said, "Baby, come get it. Yes, you need, right?" And sometimes, I'm not saying words every time, but it does help to have a sexy, intimate sex
Yeah,
life. You
it
gotta
does.
have that, and you get both people have to want it. So that
Yeah.
means, like, if you talking in relationship, I ain't talking about marriage. I'm talking about if you're in a relationship. I'm talking about man and women. Then I'm saying you thinking about want this person to be part of your life. I'm talking about man and women, man and women. You got to make sure they're affectionate.
Yeah.
You got to make sure they pay attention to certain intimacies that they like to do, and vice versa.
Yeah.
Different type position, because certain positions you got to ask that because they held.
Yeah.
Or certain things that spiral their life at one time, they go through things they have to get off. So you gotta talk about that. And the most important thing is sexual appetite. Because if it's high, you good. Both of you good. If it's high, low, you still good. It's the same. But if it's high, low, it's going to be a conflict. I'm just saying. Y'all have to think about stuff like that, because there are some cannot have sex a certain way because of their health, or you know how the body is. You know what I'm saying? Of certain injuries happen, so you got that take into consideration. Hey, thank you. This is the first time I see you in my chat. I know it has to be sunny outside. Is it sunny? No, I just messing with you. Granny got jokes. So thanks
Who's
for
that?
coming. I appreciate you. Hope you come back, Cat.
Who's that?
Come
Cat?
to Cat. Yeah,
Oh, really?
yeah. She in the chat. Look, she in the chat.
I don't have the chat up. It just closed out.
It's cartoon chat. If I explain it right.
Ah, okay. Hey, Cat.
Jelly Bean, what's up? Thank you. And I hope that you sub to my channel, please. That'd be greatly. Send a comment and I'll sub to you back. You know, I'm not a hard person. Lady Luck can tell you, I'm not a hard person. I'm not a
Me
hard.
neither.
I'm not. But if I'm going to take some certain stance of righteousness, oh yeah, I'm not a compromise when it comes to righteousness or certain things. Oh, I'm not. But I'm an easy
No, you're not.
person. You know,
You're
men have
very easy.
erectile functions and sex and drive doesn't apply to every man. Just like women have problems too. 12, 10 valves. But I get what you're saying. But women does too. Because I met a woman one time, right? And she told me, she said, I love sex. But see, I can't only do one position because of my health. I said, okay. I did like this. I said, but I like to explore. I'm adventurous, you know. That didn't work out. And also, again, I'm not complaining, but health comes in the picture. You gotta talk about that. Am I right? Come on, Lady Love. You mute your mic. Your mic is muted.
Can you hear me?
Y'all hear you now.
Okay, I'm sorry. I had to cough. When I have to cough, I don't like to
Oh,
have it on. But you're right. Yes, you are right. You're definitely right.
you got
But
to. It goes man to. Your man, you got sugar diabetes, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, you be like, hey, and that ain't gonna work. Then she gonna get mad like that. I mean, I got a minute, man. You know what I'm saying? I keep. I can cook cream of wheat last longer than you, nigga. What's wrong with that? You know what I mean?
I
You know what I mean? Like, you know, women, they
I
like
know,
you.
huh?
Yeah.
And,
Okay. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, we having fun. See, 12 F, this is your problem. You see, that's your problem. You're into too many business. You sometimes you gotta cool out with that. She knows trust me, she knows tell me it's time for me to go.
Well,
She
I was
said,
getting ready to say it, but
thank you. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Come on. That's yeah, hey when you
it's
do that,
all
man.
good. It's all good.
I like that. Nah, I mean I was when you said it's finished. Come on.
I like Grinder, so it's all good. Yeah, I have to hear
Yeah,
that one.
all right. This is what we're going to do. First I catch in my line. All right, thank you so much, Kat.
Mhm.
Make sure you sub to me, right? And I will sub to you back. And anything you want to ask about me, you ask. Again, before let Lady Love said make her last remarks. Anybody that wants me to do a chop up, let me know. If I don't know you, not doing it. Now you know right now,
Okay,
I'm not doing it. But now, last remarks, please, before we close.
okay, because I'm gonna hurry up and give it because my batteries are going down. So if I can't hear you after this, I'm sorry because they are going down. But I want to say thank you, thank you for having me on your channel. This chop up was great. Thank you to everybody in the chat as well. Let me switch over so I can make sure. Yes, thank to everybody. Thank you, Kat. Shout out to you, Kat. Thank you so much. You are beautiful as well, my sister. Thank you guys for all accepting me and let me be a part of this over here. Grinder, you my brother. You
Thank
always
you.
be out of
Appreciate
my
that.
heart. Got much love for you. And again, I'm gonna have you on my channel next week. Definitely look for that email because you're gonna be on there next week. But I'm
Okay.
Lady Love, y'all. I got love for everybody. Peace to everybody, and thank you
Peace.
very much, Grinder, for having me on the channel.
Anytime. Thanks. It's a pleasure. And tell Brother Harris to say hi for me.
I sure will. Thank y'all so much again, and I'll
All
see you
right.
next week.
All right. Thank you. Got you. Keep in
All right.
contact with me though.
Oh, I sure will. I'll be looking for that email. I'm gonna be looking for you.
All right. Got you.
All
All
right.
right. All right.
Bye.
Bye bye. Yo, that's Lady Love, y'all. Oh, it's Lady Love. Thanks y'all for everything. I don't think I'm gonna do anything there. But thanks y'all to be part of the chop up with Lady Love. Very much appreciated. The ones in there, thank y'all. Appreciate that. Just remember one thing: anybody that is traveling to your destination or home, you single, travel with a family member, friends, association, buddies that you do whatever you want. The climate out there is crazy, and we don't want nothing to happen to y'all. So take extra safety precaution, please, because we don't want nothing to happen to you. So, on behalf of my secondary channel, the number one grind of real talk. Let me take this off before okay, let me cut this off. Yeah, so please let's be good to each other. That's true. You said I want to chop up with you for this year too. Have you over every year? You gotta explain that 112 hours. Type that. Yeah, you gotta type that in my AG and everything. Yeah, I get you, but I'm gonna run my thing. Um, yeah, anytime. Please be safe out there. Please be safe. And thank y'all so much. Very much appreciate it. And be safe out there. And let me say this that yeah, I'm not gonna get everything right. But when it comes to righteousness, I stand firm with it. I stand firm that the black man had to empower himself. I stand firm that the woman had to empower themselves. And the only way that us as a black man and black woman, we're going to get together, we have to understand that we got to meet in the middle. And we have to understand there are people out there that looks like us, that want us to be apart. And we have to understand that our kid is involved here. That's why I have men's panel. That's why I do men's shows, so we can empower ourselves, so we can be good brothers, we can be good husbands and good boyfriends. And let it be known here, there's quite a few black women are doing things for our community to bring our family together, just as just brothers in the community too are doing things to keep the family together, keep community together. So let's understand, let's show those examples. And the ones in this space who do not want to see it, if they married or they not married or they toxic, those are the ones you don't be around with. Because trust me, Grinda watching. I'm watching. I just don't say nothing. But thank y'all so much to join me this. Y'all have made my day and very much appreciate. I love y'all. Just be safe out there. This one is Ghost. Stay blessed. Stay blessed. Stay blessed.